When I went over some of your interviews, the one thing that you said a couple of years ago, maybe things have changed now. You said that uh, editors don't get the due at times that they deserve.
Yeah.
Has that changed?
I think it's worsened. I think it's one thing that's worsened because between producers who know everything and between platforms and feedback and market research, I think there's a real danger of editors becoming operators. There's a real danger. Never has that danger been more strong or than today. So you really have to fight. And the thing is that when you try something new, it's you need room to do it. Like we want to break the because if you look, if you analyze, Rima, if you analyze why are films not working, like I keep thinking about this, why are films not working? In a large sense, it's because I mean, to my mind, I may be entirely wrong. Of course, audience is comfortable watching at home, but I really think that they're tired of the film language. They're bored of our devices. Hero, I mean, say it's a sports film, he's crossing the finish line, we'll use slow motion. There'll be some trumpets, there'll be percussion. We are repeating ourselves. It's like reading books with bad language. The way words dry up for a poor writer, I think our techniques are drying up and we are not innovative. So they can smell it. That's why they don't come for certain genres anymore, because it's going to be the same. Love story is going to have the same beat. Sports film is going to have the same beat. They can predict our meter. So unless somebody gives you a chance to reinvent, see, this is the time to reinvent the wheel. This is the time to say, okay, let me just do this. And somebody's got to let you do it. It's like, the way here in India, if it's the hero's entry or the heroine's entry, well, you know how we do it. It's going to be something, there's going to be music, then he's going to turn, and everybody's going to, get over it. It's done. They know this. Like, it doesn't happen when Brad Pitt enters or Leo enters in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's easy. So I think that I really think and I really obsess over this, that we need to now go, because audiences are also seeing international content on OTT. This is the best of the world has to offer. So I really feel it's like, and you need support of producers, directors to let you take those risks so that you don't bloody cut conventionally. It's boring, and they're reading us. They can
Right.
predict where we are going, and I think that's like, so I think that there's really a need to reinvent, it's like the way Eisenstein came up with intellectual montage and something new happened, or the way, earlier somebody opened a door to reach the other end of the room, he walked through, then he sat on the chair. Now we open the door, jump cut, he's on the chair. You can do this. You can augment time. So in that sense, there's a need to rethink. Otherwise, I fear that we're becoming very boring creatively, and so yeah, I just hope there's more. And yeah, coming back to your question, I think that, like I said, there's so much instruction coming from platforms, notes, feedback from the producers, from the actors, from the directors, that somewhere the voice of the film, that taking something new, original, there's a risk of losing that. There's a real
Right.
risk of losing, which frightens me.
Right. Just wanted to ask you out of curiosity, have you seen the latest season of The Bear?
Not yet. Not yet.
As a
I'm still on
lay,
season one.
as a lay person who knows nothing
Hmm.
about editing,
Yeah.
I saw the first episode and it blew me.
Yeah,
I'd
everyone.
be very curious to know what you, as an editor,
Sure. Yeah.
see in that episode.
Yeah. I'm very slow on catching up with OTT. I'm like, I watch an episode a day. I'm not a person who can binge watch anything at all. So I have to catch up on a lot. But I know I've been reading so much about, like about Bear and about its editing. And, and the similar dialogue had happened, like I said, when Sharp Objects, that lovely show on we saw it on Hotstar, I think, beautifully cut. I think that something like, again, there's this whole pressing need to be different and to kind of, push the boundaries, and I think we have to do that here. Like, and I'll watch Bear and I'll revert, if nothing, on a
Right.
WhatsApp.
Right. There's nothing in it except the edit, that first one episode,
Yeah.
the opening episode.